What is going on, everyone? Welcome to LR Live. Second half of the NBA season is officially underway. And boy, oh boy, are we coming off of a very interesting last couple of, last 24 hours or so, guys. We are on the heels of the NBA trade deadline. The Raptors making some big time moves, as we know of, keeping Kyle Lowry and trading away Norman Powell for Gary Trent Jr., who is going to be playing tonight, who is going to be in the starting lineup, and also Rodney Hood. The Raptors, the new look Raptors, will be on full display tonight. Kyle Lowry, Van Vliet, Gary Trent Jr., Siakam, and OG will be the starters. So it was crazy yesterday, guys. I was very exhausted after yesterday's day was over. I mean, I did a stream for about 3.5 hours. That was literally the craziest trade deadline that I have personally ever experienced. It literally went down to the wire. We had over 1,300 people live watching the final moments of that trade deadline go down to the wire. Was Lowry going to be traded? Was he not? And then obviously Lowry was not traded, as the Raptors and Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster and company did not like the packages that were on the table for Lowry. So he did not trade Lowry, but we did see Norman Powell get dealt. We saw Terrence Davis get dealt. We saw Matt Thomas get dealt. So this is a little bit of a new look Raptors team, I want to say. Rodney Hood coming off the bench. And yeah, I'm excited to see these players play. I'm excited for the second half of the season. Raptors, Suns, Friday night action, guys. Raptors coming off an impressive win against the Nuggets, shaking up the roster a little bit. A lot of people surprised that the Raptors didn't go all in on a retool and trade Lowry. But you know what? I said in my video yesterday, I'll say it again very quickly here. I'm okay with Masai not trading Lowry because it tells me he did not act desperate. He did not force it. The deal was not there. I would have much rather kept Lowry than just trade him for the sake of trading him. The Lakers didn't want to give up THT. The Heat didn't want to give up Tyler Hero. The Sixers didn't want to give up Thibault and Maxey. Masai Ujiri, yeah, maybe he was greedy a little bit, but you know what? He's allowed to be. He's not just trading an everyday Joe. Kyle Lowry is going to go down as the greatest Raptor of all time, arguably. So I'm okay with Masai Ujiri being very patient with it and not making a deal just for the sake of making a deal. As far as the Norman Powell trade goes, I'm good with it. I really think Gary Trent Jr. is going to be a good player, guys. He's a younger option than Powell. He's a cheaper option than Powell, and he does have more upside. He's a guy who I can see as an integral part of this core with Van Vliet, OG, and Siakam. So I'm really high on Gary Trent Jr. His dad got traded here in 1998. So crazy how it works. His dad literally got traded from Portland to Toronto in 98. And here in 2021, deja vu all over again. His son, Jr., gets traded to Toronto. So this is a guy, he can score, he can defend. He's averaging 15 points per game. I'm high on him. I think he's going to have, a good fit here. Don't overlook Rodney Hood either. I think he can provide some tremendous value from off the bench. He's a guy who can guard and hit some shots as well. So all in all, the Raptors do have Gary Trent Jr. for its future. I think he, Siakam, Van Vliet, and OG, those are the solid four. Obviously, the Raptors still need a center. Will they address that in the buyout market, or will they address that in the draft if they get a high lottery pick, or will they address that in free agency, as we've heard the rumors that the Raptors may be looking at Jared Allen. So the Raptors are just missing a center, in my opinion. I really think the four guys that I just named, that is our future, and I'm okay with that. Van Vliet, Gary Trent, Anunoby, Siakam. You add a center. Jared Allen would be awesome. But, add a center to that, mix of four players. That's a pretty good starting five. You retool his bench, and all of a sudden the Raptors have something cooking. So we'll see how Gary Trent Jr. looks tonight. Like I said, guys, I'm high on him. I'm happy about the deal. I know a lot of people did not like the deal. They didn't want to part ways with Norman Powell. But the Raptors would not have been able to afford Powell anyway. That's just the reality. He's going to command a lot of money, north of $20 million this offseason. He deserves it. He is in the prime of his career. Raptors simply did not want to pay for him. They're electing to go with Gary Trent Jr. Because let's be real too, guys. Kyle Lowry, I don't think he's coming back this offseason. Gary Trent Jr. is going to be he and Van Vliet. That's going to be the future backcourt, it looks like, for this Toronto Raptors team. Then you got OG at the 3, Siakam at the 4, and then, like I said, you're missing a center. to complete the 5 for the Raptors. But yeah, guys, I'm excited. Let's see how tonight goes. Hit that like button, guys. Sub to the channel if you are new. Ring the bell. Let's get to 21.4K. We are 14 subs away from that. Tonight's broadcast is presented by Overtime. Go download their app, because I will be sending out an invite very, very, very soon. I'll be doing a custom pool for Sunday when the Raptors take on the Blazers. And guess what, guys? Norman Powell will be playing in that game. So it's not going to take long for Norman Powell to try to get some revenge against the team that just traded him. You definitely don't want to miss that game on Sunday. But we first got to get through this game tonight. Raptors Suns, this is going to be a fantastic game. Phoenix has been one of the best stories in the NBA. A big surprise to many. And right now, they're looking like one of the best teams in the West. They're 29-14. Nobody's talking about them in terms of getting out of the West. But this is a team that's sneaky good. Devin Booker, Chris Paul, Bridges, Aiden. This Phoenix Suns team has a lot of good players, and they have a lot of depth. And last time these two teams met each other, I remember it was that depth of Phoenix that came onto display. So this is not going to be an easy game for the Raptors to kick off their second half. So I'm excited to see how this one plays out. What's going on to us? Muhammad Ali, channel members in the chat, man. Shout out to you guys being in here. We got LCV Killer as well. What's going on, everyone? I'm hyped for this one. Hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are doing well. Come one, come all. Hit that like, sub to the channel, guys. Ring the bell. Suns, Raptors. Great game on deck. I'm interested to see how Gary Trent Jr. looks tonight. What are some predictions, guys? What are some predictions? What do you think Gary Trent Jr. is going to have tonight? I'm going to say a solid 17 points. 17, 18 points. That's my prediction. Suns are 37-14 since the bubble. Yeah, they've been on a tear, man. Yeah, Alize Johnson did pop off, but that wasn't a blowout game. I mean, the Nets were down by like 30 in that game. Amsterdam in the house. Excited for this one. What's going on, Connor? Thanks for being in here, man. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Tip-off is happening right about now. What's going on, channel member in the house? Noble. Kobe says 18 for Trent. What's going on, Nasir? New look Raptors, guys. New look Raptors. Not really new look, just replacing Norm with Gary Trent, and we have Ronnie Hood off the bench as opposed to Terrence Davis. Matt Thomas wasn't getting playing time anyway. Let's call it for what it is. Hey, Turbo, what's going on, man? Just a Blazers fan. Wanting to see how Trent plays. Hope he plays good, and he about to shoot that thing. Hey, appreciate you being in here, Turbo. If you guys are new, it would be appreciated if you subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Yeah, still a gaping hole at center. But you know what, George? Raptors could address that, like I said, in the buyout market, free agency, or via the draft, if they are, in fact, a lottery team. Tonight, I feel it's a Sublime time. What's going on, Sublime? He's got the salami and cheese out on deck, watching from Europe. Hey, Rian, thank you. All right, guys, here we go. Second half action of the NBA season. Here are our starting lineups. Paul, Booker, Bridges, Crowder, and Aiden. That's a really good starting five for the Suns. Van Vliet, Lowry, Trent Jr., Anunoby, and Siakam. Lowry is in the lineup. He did not get traded. He did not get traded. We did a farewell on this channel on Wednesday. I guess that was for nothing, guys. I guess that was for nothing. All right, guys, here we go. Excited to see some new Raptors play tonight. Gary Trent Jr. starting. And also Rodney Hood will be available from off the bench. Kyle Lowry still in the lineup. Raptors on a one-game winning streak. Suns are playing really well. Fans are in the stands. Second half action of the NBA season about to kick off. It feels like it's the start of the season, man, with this renewed energy. And OG wins the tip against Aiden. And here we go, guys. Raptors open up with possession. Kyle Lowry did not get traded to the Lakers, Heat, or Sixers. He was highly coveted. There's been so many rumors that were going on for the last couple of weeks, even months. But Kyle Lowry, after all that, will be a Raptor until the end of the season. Siakam for three, off the mark. I believe he had a good game last time these two teams played. Phoenix, I love these jerseys. Not going to lie, guys. I really like these Phoenix Suns jerseys. The orange, it really pops. Here's Crowder. Crowder gives it to Devin Booker. Booker wide open for three. Not sure what happened. Kyle Lowry fell on the ground. Love from Portugal. What's going on, Bernardo? Appreciate that, man. We got people from all over the globe watching tonight. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Hit that like and subscribe. And Booker hits the 3. Little sloppy play there by the Raptors to begin this game. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Nice pass to Siakam. Van Vliet open 3. Splash. We are tied up at 3, guys, in the opening minutes of this one. Yo, we lit. What's going on, Nico? Aiden unable to connect the alley-oop. Raptors in transition now. Lowry to Van Vliet. Van Vliet with Paul guarding him. Good matchup here with Van Vliet and Paul going head-to-head. Here's Lowry now. Gives it to OG. OG going to spot up for 3. No good. Paul with the rebound. Here's Aiden. Aiden. Oh, he got his pocket picked by Van Vliet. Good defense there by Fred. Here come the Raptors now looking to push the tempo. Here's Van Vliet. Catch and shoot 3. Splash. Fred Van Vliet on fire to begin this game. Back-to-back triples for him. What's going on, Jimmy, the Quinster? What's going on, man? How was your day? Here's Devin Booker. Booker with his Suns down by 3, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let's hit 21.4K tonight. This is Luca Rosano with the call. Jay Crowder hits the 3. And we are tied up at 6. What's going on, channel members? Jaren and Let's Talk Rap. So, no, guys, it isn't all channel members chat tonight. I decided to push it. I didn't want to do that, especially, you know, coming out of the NBA trade deadline. As Gary Trent Jr., guys, hits his first shot as a Raptor. Let's go, Gary Trent Jr. But as I was saying, the member-only live stream chat will be on Wednesday. I'm pushing it to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the Raptors take on the Thunder. That is when I'm going to be doing members only. Again, I didn't want to do it tonight because I know everybody's excited to talk about the Raptors after they made their moves. Here's OG. Oh, what a pass. OG to Siakam. That was nice. 10-6. Raptors on top by 4. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Raptors looking sharp early on. Here's Paul. He rattles it in. What's going on, Mikisho? Suns fan. Oh, Lowry, bad pass. Intercepted by Booker. Here comes Booker in transition. Booker, no look pass to Aiden, who finishes it off glass. We are tied up at 10 here with 8:30 left in the opening frame. Yeah, Wednesday's going to be the all-members chat. I want to put the spotlight on the members. And you guys are still going to be able to be in the chat. You just won't be able to comment if you're not a channel member. So I want to give the spotlight to the channel members. That will be going down on Wednesday. That 3 ball is good. Raptors up by 3. Hey, thank you for that dono. Excellence in recycling. Says Luca, what's happening, bro? Really enjoyed your trade deadline stream yesterday. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it was crazy, man. We had 1,300 people. I did not expect it to go that well on a Thursday afternoon, man. I really want to thank everybody who was in there for that. Whether you're at work, school, or, you know, we're just chilling. I really appreciate everybody who joined me for that stream yesterday. Here's Gary Trent. Off the dribble. Can't get it to go. Joe, what's going on? Rook, what's good? What's going on, channel member David McKinnon? We got the channel members in the chat. Nah, no pressure at all, man. No pressure at all. Like I said, I just want to give the channel members some spotlight on Wednesday. They're going to have access to the chat. Doesn't mean you guys can't watch. Anybody can watch. I was in school during that live. Yeah, a lot of people were, man. I was a little bit of a bad influence, but hey, I had to do what I had to do. 1-point game, guys. Raptors up by 1. Gary Trent Jr. has scored. Here's Van Vliet off the dribble. Van Vliet feeds Siakam. Siakam corner 3. No good. Booker with the board. Raps up by 1. Suns with possession. Phoenix, one of the best teams in the West. They have been a very good surprise in the NBA. Chris Paul is a game changer. Wherever he goes, that team instantly becomes so much better. Here's Van Vliet for 3, and it's good. Splash. Fred Van Vliet, 3 threes in the quarter. He's got 9 of the Raptors' 16. What's going on, Ataz? The Quinster. What's going on, man? Fred on fire. Yeah, I feel like there was a whole school in here. Fred Van Vliet almost had his pocket picked, able to retain it. Wraps up by 2 guys. Here's Van Vliet. He's on a heat check. Maybe he shoots it again here. He circles. He has Aiden on him. Here's Van Vliet now. Van Vliet, step back 3. Oh, off the mark. Jason, no, the members only chat will be on Wednesday. I moved it. I didn't want to do it tonight because I know a lot of you are hot from the NBA trade deadline. As Chris Paul hits the 3. Phoenix up 1. Yeah, this game's on Sportsnet. OG gets it to go. Back and forth game, guys, between the Suns and the Raptors here. I cannot show the game, Celine. Chris Paul goes upstairs to Aiden, who throws it down. Do you think the Raptors will make the playoffs? I kind of don't want them to. I'm still embracing the tank, like I said in yesterday's video. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. If the Raptors play with renewed energy and they have a chance, I mean, we'll see what happens. Hey, what's going on? A says, hi, Luca. Can you say about the Miami cheat trade Oladipo? I think Miami fleeced the Rockets, man. They got Oladipo although giving up Duncan Robinson or Tyler Hero. I mean, that was an unbelievable get for Miami. If Oladipo can be half the player that he used to be, that is a big-time win for Miami. I really like that trade for them. I thought Miami and the Bulls were the big, clear winners of NBA trade deadline yesterday, guys. The Bulls got better with Vucevic. That was a big trade for them, and I really liked what Miami did with Belicia, I think that's how you say his name, and Victor Oladipo. And another winner, I want to throw them in there, another winner, the Denver Nuggets. I know they gave up a couple of intriguing prospects, but I think Aaron Gordon's going to be a perfect fit there with Jokic and Jamal Murray, man. That's going to be a nice little trio, and they also picked up JaVale McGee, so I'll throw the Nuggets in there as well. Those are my 3 big winners of the NBA trade deadline. The Raptors, I don't have them as a winner or a loser. I kind of have them neutral, to be honest. Losers, I would go more with the Lakers. I really thought the Lakers should have made a deal. I'm very surprised they didn't want to part ways with THT to get Lowry. The Lakers could have definitely used a guy like Lowry, especially since LeBron James in win now mode. So I really thought the Lakers should have made a deal. But yeah, my 3 big winners, again, Bulls, Heat, and Nuggets. Raptors neutral, and then a loser, I would go with the Lakers. And the Rockets. I mean, come on. Houston, I think they could have gotten more for Oladipo. They basically traded away James Harden for nothing, if you think about it. Houston, I know they're in clear tank mode, but come on, man. Come on. Makisho says, haha, well, we have yet to get a chip. Was excited for Toronto when they did. Zion says, I'm loving how Trent is playing, and he's only 22. He will fit good next to Siakam, Fred, and OG. Yeah, man. It's a nice little core the Raptors got there, all young. Is there any truth about LeBron blocking the trade when not getting Lowry? I don't know where that's coming from, Let's Talk Raps. I don't think that's true at all. I mean, what report said that? I don't think LeBron blocked the trade. It was more the Lakers being high on THT. Yeah, if THT was included in that deal, that would have been a great deal for the Raptors. It would have been THT, Schroeder, and KCP. That actually would have been a really good haul for Lowry. Alicia. By Alicia. Yeah, that's how you say his name. Probably going to mess that up in a video. Houston could have kept Karis LeVert, Jared. Yeah, man. Houston, they messed it up. Oh, look at this. Gary Trent Jr. Another bucket. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting giddy watching this guy play. I don't know. It's like, playing with a new toy. Like, we have a new player. He's looking good out there. I'm really liking what I see from Gary Trent Jr. in this first quarter, or half a quarter. Yo, Luca, your Raptors going to be fire. Good cut. I really wish the Suns land Drummond. Yeah, apparently Drummond will be going to a couple of teams. I think he's going to go to the Lakers, though. Trent is playing good, guys. Trent is playing good. Renewed energy with Gary Trent Jr. I know it's bittersweet to lose Powell, but I'm telling you guys, Gary Trent Jr. has tremendous upside. He's only 22 years old, which is crazy. And look how he plays already. He plays like he's a vet. A multi-year vet. Look at that defense on Booker. That's good defense right there. Gary Trent Jr., man. His dad played for the Raptors. Now he's playing for the Raptors. As Siakam hits the free throw line, Jay, 22-19. As a Heat fan, I can't wait for the Home Depot memes in every W. Shout out to 2S, man. Heat fan in here. I thought Miami had a really good deadline. Like I said, one of my clear-cut winners. They're going to be a scary team with their depth. And they might get Drummond, or not Drummond. They might get Aldridge, too. Immortal, thank you for that dono, man. Let's get some more hype for Trent. Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's get some more hype for Trent. Listen to Immortal. Thank you for that dono, man. Appreciate it. Here's Siakam. Low block, working on Crowder. Here's Siakam backing down, backing down. Siakam inside, gives it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet for three. Off the mark. Rebound, goes to OG. Body's on the floor. And they're going to say Raps ball. So this was the trade in 1998, guys, for those of you who were born. Alvin Williams, Gary Trent Sr., and Kenny Anderson to the Blazers for Damon Stoudemire, Walt Williams, and Carlos Rogers. That was the deal that went down in 1998. OGs will remember that deal, or guys, older than me. I was 5 years old when that deal happened, so I don't remember that deal as it happened, but I know about it after it happened. 3 no good. Here's Devin Booker. Here's Payne for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Siakam. Raps up by 3, guys. First quarter action. This is LR Live. Hit that like and subscribe. Let's get 100 likes in here, my good people. Let's go. Let's get the sub count to 21.4K. Let's go, guys. What's going on? Walking Legend. Long time, man. It actually happened. Powell's gone. Yeah, man. Alvin is one of the greatest Raptors. Yeah, I actually interviewed him, guys, on the Luca Rosano show. You go to the playlist, Luca Rosano show. I had a one-on-one feature with Alvin Williams. He was such a cool guy to interview. He's somebody I grew up watching, man. One of my favorite Raptors. Along other Raptors like Antonio Davis, Vince Carter. Back in the heydays for the Raptors. I remember that, says David. Just doing my civil duty. Damn, I was minus 5 years old. Jeez. Way to make us feel old. And Siakam hits the free throw. Raptors looking sharp here, guys. Up 5 against the Phoenix Suns. We went from tanking to can this team get into the playoffs in literally 24 hours. As Booker misses the 3. Siakam, outlet pass. Oh, what a pass to Gary Trent Jr. Try to go high off glass. Couldn't get it. Why didn't Kenny Anderson report to the Raptors that idea? I have no clue, man. Well, an intriguing bio target that's up for grabs, and he just got released today, or bottled today, is Jang. I think Jang would be a pretty good fit with Toronto. That's one guy I got my eye on. What do you guys think of Jang? Here's Siakam. Suns down by 3. Siakam, pull up J. It's money. Hey, what's going on, channel member Dramatic? Squad looking good right now, man. Gary Trent Jr., like what I see so far from him. And remember, guys, we're also going to see Ronnie Hood at some point, I would think, in tonight's game. Here's Cam Johnson. Gets the baseline jumper to fall. Phoenix down 3. That's funny, Jaren. Pascal the GOAT. Siakam shooting it with no hesitation. I don't think DeMarcus is going to sign with anybody, man. He's washed up. I thought he would have probably been signed by now if there was interest. Here's Cam Johnson for 3, and it's money. We are tied up at 26. Yeah, my mistake. Hood is in the game, guys. I did not see that. Hood is in the game. So we got Hood and Gary Trent Jr. both on the court right now with Siakam, Van Vliet, and Boucher. Saric for 3, way off the mark. I was ready to say, watch out for Saric. He's a good shooter, but he airballed right on cue. Gary Trent Jr. short on the 3. Siakam offensive rebound. Good job by Siakam to chase that one down. Raptors second chance here. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Spins. Oh, what a tough shot by Siakam. On the low block. That was pretty. Pascal Siakam has the last 8 points for Toronto, guys. Crazy. We're going to get our first time out. That was a fast-moving first quarter. High-octane quarter. A lot of offense. If Lakers didn't sign Cousins, he's mostly washed. Yeah, like I said, if Cousins did not get signed up until this point, I don't think he's going to find a team that's going to take him. We got 200 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit that like. Let's get to 100 likes before the end of the quarter. And please subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you're a new subscriber, let me know, and I will show you out in the stream. Got 202 people watching on this Friday night. We are 11 subs away, guys, from 21.4K. Let's get it. Let's get it. If you are new, please subscribe. I dropped a couple of videos yesterday. I did my NBA trade deadline live coverage stream. Went live for almost 3.5 hours. Like I said, that was crazy. One of the craziest streams I've done in a while. And then I did a video giving my analysis on the Raptors deciding to keep Kyle Lowry and trading Powell to the Blazers for, of course, Gary Trent Jr. and Ronnie Hood, 2 players in the game right now. Hey, do those shorts, then compile them to make a 10-minute video. Yeah, that's a good idea, because I stopped doing shorts because it was messing up my algorithm. So that's why I had to delete the other one that I did. To us, no. I don't think I do, man. I don't think I do. Give the ball to Hood. Yeah, Norm's playing tonight, guys. I know a lot of Raptors fans are going to be watching that Blazers game after this game's done. That Blazers game, I think, is at 10:30. Norm's going to be starting tonight and playing. Here's Siakam. Off to the races. Gives it to Boucher. Boucher's fouled. Yeah, Norm's playing soon. Norm's debut will be tonight. I think Norm's going to go off tonight. I think that's a good get for Portland. I think it's going to be one of those trades that's going to be good for both teams. It's going to be good for the Raptors in the long run And for Portland, it's going to be good for them in the short term, as they obviously try to. I don't think Norman Powell to Portland makes them a contender to get out of the West per se, but they're going to be a team that could be, top 5 team in the West, make things interesting, second round team, maybe even get back to conference finals like they did a couple years ago, go on a run. I mean, as long as you have Damian Lillard on your team, anything's possible. I mean, we saw what he did a couple years ago when he led the Blazers to that conference finals run with the Warriors that year that the Warriors made it to the finals. That was the year the Warriors and Raptors. Yeah, that's right. Because KD was out for that series. 29-28, Lowry at the buzzer. Air ball. Wow, Lowry does not look good tonight so far. You're going to hear people, you should have traded him. You should have traded him. You should have traded him. Can you put the chat on slow-mo? I don't think we need to. I don't think it's crazy. Yesterday I should have, but I don't think this is too crazy of a chat. To us, take care, buddy. I'm probably going to have a Heat video out soon, man, so be on the lookout for that. Actually, yeah, the chat actually might be in slow mode already, to be honest. Hey, what's going on? Channel member Devo says, hey, Luca, seems like we're actually holding our own. Yeah, man, so far so good. All right, guys, end of the first quarter. Make sure you smash that like button. And I do want to announce, guys, that I've been doing an ongoing. So I'm going to be hosting a pool on Sunday. You'll have a chance to win a Superstar Channel membership free of charge for 3 months. All you got to do is download the app. It's absolutely free. Overtime's got one of the best sports apps going on right now. You can, get your sports news in real time, play fun pools, basketball pools, college basketball pools. Download the app right now, guys. I put it in the chat thread. I'll link it as well to the chat at the top. Download it. It's for iOS. And if you guys download it, I will be able to invite you to my pool on Sunday when the Raptors take on the Blazers. Whoever gets the most correct picks on Sunday in that pool, in that game, will win the Superstar Channel membership via Overtime. So definitely go show Overtime some love. Check out their great app. I've been using it for the last couple of weeks. And, yeah, shout out to Overtime for sponsoring these streams. Let's talk Raps. I didn't see it, bro. What did you ask? Who's Ronnie Hodo? Yeah, Norm is starting in Portland, Eden. They already said that. Ronnie was a beast on the Jazz. Yeah, he was. I feel like that was his best year as a pro. I think he averaged like 16 points per game that year. Lowry's struggling tonight, man. You could tell he's not there mentally. He almost turned the ball over. Oh, look at Flynn. Have to throw it up, and that's gonna be a shot clock violation. That was a sloppy possession for Toronto. Saric got rejected. Good defense there. Here's OG. I hope so, man. I really do. I hope so. I hope we could get another Kawhi Leonard down the line. I mean, I think the city deserves a superstar like that again. But yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Can you please read my messages? I just did. OKC waived Myers Leonard. Yeah, I think his NBA career is done, man. After those comments, he basically shot himself in the foot. We won't sign a big name, but we'll make a big name. I like that. As Johnson hits the three, Phoenix up by 4. Kyle Lowry, another crazy pass. Boucher able to save it. Lowry to Flynn. Flynn to Hood. Hood has yet to shoot one here for Toronto. He puts it on the deck. And that's going to be an offensive foul by Rodney Hood. He forced it there. Good to see Malachi hound the ball. Myers Leonard, okay. It's because of taxes here in Canada, lol. Daniel, yeah, I don't care where you go, bro. Like you could go in whoever's stream. Doesn't matter. Seahawks fan says, "Let's go Suns." Lowry playing like he wanted to be traded right now. 34-28. Suns have built a 6-point lead here. How's Gary doing so far? Not bad. Saric puts it on the deck and gets it to go. And the Suns have built up an 8-point lead here. I think nobody wants to come to Toronto because of the weather. I don't think it's the taxes per se. Ronnie Hood for 3. No good. Three in the corner. No good. Malachi Flynn with the board. Malachi puts it up. Nice shot there. Counted and one. It's gonna go against the Suns, so that's an and one moment. I like that Malachi Flynn keeps getting minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I like that Malachi keeps getting minutes. Watch Leonard and Ibaka come back next year. You imagine? That'd be crazy. Kyle Lowry in transition. Lowry for 3. Can't. Oh! It looked like it was going to hit back iron and out. It goes in. Kyle Lowry, man. It was lucky that he didn't get traded at the deadline, and it was lucky that that shot right there goes in. Kyle Lowry's been on a high the last 24 hours, guys, I would think. Nice shot. Nice shot. All right, guys, we're in a commercial break right now. I got over 200 people in the chat. Please hit that like button. Let's try to get to 100 likes. And subscribe to the channel, guys, if you are new. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are almost at 21.4K subs, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. I feel like if the Raptors lose this game and Ronnie Hood has a bad game or Gary Trent has a bad game, everybody's going to be like, oh, the Raptors shouldn't have traded him. Man. That thing at the top of the chat is a link to Overtime's app. Go download it if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing a custom pool on Sunday. So download the app if you want to play and have a chance to win. Yeah, that's a good point, Flame. Judging everybody by their first game is like judging a book by its cover. It's so true. I'm not being overcritical of anything tonight from those guys, to be honest. I'm not concerned about the next few games for the new players. They'll do what they have to do. Are Pacers really gonna offer Norm the max? I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, I agree. Raptors end up being a lottery team. They'll at least get a good lottery pick or a good draft pick. Aaron Baines checking in, guys. Former Sun. We got a 2-point game up in here. Good game. Good game. Raptors hanging in tough. I actually like what I see from them so far. Remember, guys, Phoenix, one of the better teams in the West. Malachi Flynn, he got that ball swiped out of his hands by Chris Paul. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Lowry, who else taking the charge? Yeah, it's 36-34. My scoreboard is a little bit behind. Bear with it. Might be a hot take, but Raptors should call up Kanate, bring him back from overseas, test him out. I wonder where Powell's going to end up next season. I honestly think Portland might bring him back, maybe, if they like what they see from him. But, yeah, I think the Pacers are going to be up for grabs. Like, the Pacers are going to be part of the sweepstakes. The Blazers could return, bring him back. We could see, a team that's... A team come out of nowhere and offer him the max. I doubt they would, though, but Gary is a GOAT, bro. Yeah, I would love Evan Mobley on the Raptors. That'd be perfect scenario. But Raptors are going to have to suck hard to get Mobley, because Mobley's going to probably be a second overall pick right behind Cade. The Raptors are on an 8-0 run right now, guys. We're tied up at 36. Yeah, Raptors are going to have to suck hard if they want Mobley. They got to get a top 3 pick to have a chance for him. No, I doubt the Knicks are going to go in on Powell. They already got guys like RJ. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, Jaren. Let's get Powell back. No ways that happening, man. We're not going to be able to afford him. Powell's definitely going to get over $20 million a season. Here's Van Vliet to OG. OG gives it to Gary Trent Jr. That's a tongue twister. Here's Malachi for 3. Lets it rip, and he gets it to go. Malachi Flynn looking more comfortable here in the offense. Is he ready to break out in the second half? He's obviously going to get a lot more minutes. You don't have to worry about Terrence Davis or Matt Thomas taking his minutes. Here's Aiden, face-up game on Baines. Can't get it to go. Flynn with the board. Here comes Malachi Flynn. 7 minutes to go. First half. Oh, Flynn. Nice move there. Almost finished the layup. I like the aggressiveness from Malachi. Oh, what a pass. What a pass from Chris Paul. Did y'all just see that? Oh, my goodness. That was a no-look feed to Bridges, man. That was such a nice pass by Paul. OG for 3. Splash. Wraps up by 4. Man, I tell you guys, Chris Paul is fun to watch. He almost fell, though. He's working on Baines. Oh, look at Paul. Too easy. I'm telling you, man. Chris Paul, one of my favorite players, not a Raptor. He is one of my favorite non-Raptors. I could watch this dude all day, just, do his thing out there. Here's Van Vliet, gives it to Baines. Baines, open three. He's going to take it. No good. Aiden with the board, gives it to Crowder. Here comes Jay. Jay to Paul. Here's Chris Paul now. Gives it to Jay Crowder. Crowder for three. The former Heat gets it to go. And the Phoenix Suns take a 1-point lead. They are 7 of 14 from three. Timeout, Nurse. Raider Rocha, what's going on? Superstar channel member Raider Rocha with some splashes. Yeah, I think it's frozen, the scoreboard. Let's give it some time to update here. I like the Sportsnet one better than Yahoo, but the Sportsnet one is a little bit slower, so it's like pick your poison almost. Where is the score? All right, it should update. It should update. It should update. Baines is a 15-minute backup. I don't see anybody giving. I didn't see anybody giving anything for Baines, man. I don't know what the market was for Aaron Baines. I don't think it was a very big market. Or are the Blazers playing right now? I thought, oh yeah, they're playing right now, guys. I thought they were playing tonight. Yeah, so Pal's in action. Pal is in action. Wow. This is a pretty good starting lineup, though, for Portland. With Pal, CJ, Lillard. I don't think Lillard's not playing tonight, but they're gonna have. It's basically gonna be Lillard, CJ, Pal, Covington, and Nurkic. That's a pretty good five. Loaded offensive team. But yeah, Pal, guys. If you want to watch the Blazers game for a bit, it's on right now, and he is in a Blazers jersey. Oladipo's not playing for Miami tonight. It doesn't look like it. Brooklyn's in action over Detroit. We got Boston, Milwaukee. We got Portland, Orlando. The Nuggets are in action. Is Aaron Gordon playing? No, he's not playing tonight. It doesn't look like. I don't know what channel the game's on. It's not on local cable. I think you got to have League Pass to watch it. Pal seems sad, man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see the highlights after. Gary Trent Jr. misses the three. Suns up by one here, guys. Midway through the second quarter. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you are new. Ring that bell. Paul inside. Paul is just toying with Baines right now. He gets his own man. How is Chris Paul, the smallest guy on the court, getting his own miss with Baines right next to him? Come on, Baines. You gotta be able to box out a 6-foot point guard. Yeah, they gotta chill, man. They gotta chill. Whoever says they suck after tonight is, I would call you a casual. I would not hesitate to call you a casual. If you don't give those guys the benefit of the doubt. Miami's getting spanked early. I was gonna do a video on them tomorrow. But Oladipo's not playing. It doesn't look like. I really don't like Hood and like him on the Blazers. Turnover. Toronto's going to get the ball. I don't really care about Hood long term because I don't think he is a long-term piece on this team. Gary Trent Jr. I'm going to be patient with, and I'm still very high on him. So I'm definitely not going to judge him based on one game, guys. I mean, I don't think the Raptors are expecting the second coming of James Harden with Rodney Hood. They just need him to be a decent bench player. The real catch is obviously Junior. I'm just gonna call him Junior instead of saying his full name the whole time. Gary Trent. Here's Siakam. Siakam working on Crowder. Siakam flips it up and in. Spicy P. Here's Devin Booker with it. Devin Booker to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Bridges can't get it to go. Baines with the rebound. There you go, Baines. Here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet inside. Van Vliet can't get it to go. He's got to pass it there. You can't force it when you got 3 Suns jerseys in your face, Van Vliet. Here's Paul. Paul in the paint. Nice shot there by CP. Trois. Call him GTJ. Now I feel like that's more confusing. Here's Powell. Powell. What am I saying? I just said there's Powell. Wow, guys. Here's Lowry. Oh my goodness. I still think Powell's on this team. Pardon me. That was a blooper right there, guys. That was Kyle Lowry as Chris Paul finds Aiden on the other end. My mind's clearly still on Norman Powell, as you guys can tell, as he's playing with the Portland Trail Blazers. Not the Toronto Raptors anymore. A reality that we all got to realize as Raptors fans. As Van Vliet gives it to Lowry. Lowry gives it to Van Vliet. Fred finds Siakam in the corner. Siakam 3. Oh, wow. Bad miss there. Shot clock violation. What's going on, Sayu? I legit just had a brain fart, though, with that Powell comment, guys. That was funny. What kind of shot was? Oh wow, Powell's or I keep saying Powell. Chris Paul's on the floor. I can't get him out of my head, man. Damn it, Powell. Look what you're doing to me, bro. It's probably because I have his live tracker on, and he actually has 8 points right now. Okay, I'm done talking about Norman Powell. But that's why I keep saying his damn name, because I have the Blazers and Magic game open, and it's a live tracker. So every time he scores, I see it. That's so funny. Crowder can't get it to go. And Raptors going to get possession here, guys, down by 5. But yeah, Powell's got 8 points, guys, for the Blazers. Not bad in the first quarter. Three, no good. Crowder, bored. Here comes Booker. Aiden, inside. Chris, Paul. Gives it to Aiden. Oh, this is destroying the Raptors. This Chris Paul and Aiden combo is absolutely killing the Raptors inside. Here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet to Siakam. And Siakam gets fouled inside. It's a 15-4 run right now by Phoenix, guys. This is a team that can get up and down the court. Give the ball to Trent. Siakam hits the first free throw. Wow, Miami's getting whooped right now. I didn't even realize, guys, Miami's on a 5-game losing streak. They had turned around their season, and now they're on a skid again. Okay, you gotta chill, man. EHT, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill, bro. It's the first game. It's the first game. What's going on, Tim? All right, you know what? I'm all for you speaking your mind, guys, but if you're just going to be a clear troll and just say something over and over and over just to get a reaction, you're going to get booted. What's going on, Rick? How you doing, man? 53-48, Raps with the ball, guys. Here's Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry to Van Vliet. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet, turns the corner. Van Vliet looking for some help here. Here's Siakam now, top of the key. Siakam. And that's good defense there by Phoenix, trying to rip the ball out of Siakam's hands. And that's going to lead to a jump ball. But good job by Spicy P to hold on to the basketball there. Phoenix is deadly. The defense is looking at Chris and Aiden. But literally, Devin could go off in any minute. Exactly, man. They got so many good weapons. Phoenix is a good team, man. You talk about sleeper teams in the West that nobody's paying attention to. Phoenix is that team. This is a team that can give the LA teams a run for its money in a 7-game series. I'm not saying they'll win that series, but they could easily push a Lakers or Clippers team to 6 games, maybe even 7. Here's Van Vliet. Can't get the 3 to fall. Siakam. And 1. Let's go. I'm really liking Siakam's energy tonight. And 1. And Siakam gets the 3-point play to drop. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We got 240 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Let's go. Subscribe, guys. Let's hit 21.4K in here. Raps down by 2. Can they come away with a big victory here tonight against a perennial Western Conference opponent? That 3 in the corner, no good. And that's going to be out of bounds. Raps ball. Let's see if the Raptors can end this first half at least tied with the Suns. They're down by 2 right now. Here's Kyle Lowry. Thought about shooting it. Gives it OG. OG in the corner. No good. Aiden with the board. Here comes Chris Paul now. Up tempo. Phoenix going to slow it down now with 26 seconds here in the second quarter. Up by 2. What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hit that like button. Here's Chris Paul now. Chris Paul. Oh, great read by OG. He intercepted that Chris Paul pass. Raptors now going to elect to take the last shot here of the quarter. Chris Paul upset with that turnover. 7 seconds left now. Van Vliet wants ISO. Here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet making Aiden dance. Oh, Van Vliet. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul called on Van Vliet with 1.9 seconds left here in the second quarter. Phoenix has a chance for a shot here, guys. 1.9 left. Paul from mid half court. Oh, that was almost good. Honestly, knowing the Raptors' luck, I thought that was going to go in. Raptors trail by 2. That was a solid first half, guys. Can't complain with that half. Raptors hanging around with Phoenix, a really good team. So, you'll take that. You'll take that. You'll take that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody knows what the Raptors are doing at this point, Rick. We're definitely getting something decent in the draft. Well, that is, in fact, that's if we get a lottery pick. All right, guys, it is halftime. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. I'll be getting into our halftime show, and when we come back, we will have the second half of this game. It's a good one. Don't miss it. Phoenix, Raptors. I'll be back, guys. LR Live, presented by Overtime. What is going on, guys? It's your main guy, Luca Rosano, and we are just hours away from what could be a championship crowning moment for the Raptors as they look to win its franchise's first ever NBA championship. Or we might see the back-to-back champions, the Golden State Warriors, stave off elimination and live to see another game. But before we see what happens during the game, I'm going to be doing my thing out here, roaming the streets, interview some Raptors fans, and I might even catch some Raptors fans off guard with some questions. Let's do this. All right, we're here with Norman Powell's lookalike. Have you ever been told that? You look so much like him.
I've been told that since 2016. It's just a part of me now. It's my brother right there, Norman. We out here, boy. We out here.
Okay, so how come you're not wearing a Norman Powell jersey? Why do you got DeRozan on, man? DeRozan's not the reason why we're here.
Yo, DeRozan's been my boy, and he's part of the foundation of why the Raptors are in this position. So we got to show love to DeRozan for being a part of that.
So do you think DeRozan's comments about him being the sacrificial lamb, those are true words?
100%. Like, it's a tough business, but like at the end of the day, the way it is we had to do something, right? So something had to be done. DeRozan was unfortunately the sacrificial lamb as he used, and we got Kawhi. So
what's your name?
Karina.
All right, Karina. How long you been a Raptors fan for?
Well, I went to San Diego State, so I'm definitely a Kawhi fan. So maybe just the past year since he's been here. Just saying.
Are you saying you're only a Raptors fan because of Kawhi?
Correct.
What other Raps player do you like?
I like Kyle too, but I know he's been here forever. But I just kind of started liking him.
Do you think we should see more of Jamal McGlure on the floor?
Absolutely.
But more Kawhi, right?
More Kawhi.
And
Sorry.
what number does Kawhi wear? Because you're a big Kawhi fan.
Number 2.
There we go. I got to put you to the test so you know.
Question?
Yeah, listen, a lot of people don't know. Think we should see Damon Stoudemire's minutes up tonight? Should he get more minutes tonight?
Yeah. I mean, totally. Not too keen on who that player is. I'm not really sure who he is, but I mean, if he's a good player, if he can run up on their sides, because I know they're one player, he's got that injured side, so all you got to do is run up on his right side. So if he can do that, then put him in.
Would you like to see Aubrey Graham get more minutes as well?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if they're playing well, if they can shoot, it is a hard game. It is a game that kind of, we can take it. So play strategically, and if they can do it, throw him in. If they can't, I mean, be safe, because no matter what, they're all on the team. They're all going to win. So if it is, I don't know, if he's a rookie, then, he can sit a little longer. He's got a couple more years to come, and this could end up being better for him too, right?
Well, Aubrey Graham is a veteran, so...
Oh, okay,
yeah.
he's a veteran. Okay, so then, let him play. Let him play. It ain't like he's got many more years. When you're a veteran, obviously your athletic abilities have declined, so let him play.
Worst.
How long you guys been Raps fans for?
Oh man, forever, since the Chris Bosh days. Vince Carter, Chris Bosh, all of it. Absolutely.
Days, baby.
And I watched that guy leave. But guess what? Kawhi ain't leaving. He's staying after this. Absolutely.
He's staying. He's not leaving.
Short term contract. Chris Bosh left. Kawhi ain't. Kyle ain't. Marcus Gasol ain't. Serge ain't. We're all staying. Let's go.
What about Gus Griswold? Will he stay?
Gus Griswold? Absolutely. He loves the Raptors. Big Raptors fan.
Where you guys from?
We're from Sudbury, Ontario, 4 hours north of here.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
We the North. We the real North.
We the real North.
North.
Yo, we're the only Raptors fans in the city of Sudbury. I tapped that, right? No, that's not.
Actually, no. Let me shout out the city of Sudbury real quick. Every bar is packed. Every house is packed. All Raptors fans. When they say we the North and we the country Canada, they mean it. The whole city of Sudbury is repping. Everybody's repping. The whole country's repping, let me tell you. Go, Raps, go! 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 Hey!
Shout out to Gus Griswold. Who's your favorite player?
I would have to say Kawhi Leonard right now, but Siakam and then Fred VanVleet, they're my top 3.
Top 3?
Yeah.
You didn't even mention Vince LaSalle. You don't think he's a good player on the team?
Nah.
Just those top 3?
Those are my top 3.
Yes or no, if Kyle Lowry wins a championship, is he a Hall of Famer?
Oh, that's a big question.
I think.
that on Twitter too. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you can swear on this, but yeah.
I mean, Charles Barkley, he hasn't won a championship, and he's on a Hall of Famer, right? So.
Yeah, I think so too. Just one of the best Raptors in history. So, yeah.
Yes.
You guys remember Andrea Bargnani? Doesn't he deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Come on.
Oh, baby, Primo Pasta. Primo Pasta, of course.
Gotta go down Legends Row. Andrea Bargnani. Who else was there? Calderon.
We got a huge list. It's crazy. Yeah, for sure.
When we had Vince LaSalle, remember him?
Oh, he's nasty. Our roster's crazy.
right, guys, it is halftime. Halftime taking a little longer than I expected, so I thought I would hop back on the mic. This is LR Live, presented by Overtime. This is Luca Rosano. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, happy Friday to everybody, man. Wherever you guys are watching this, I hope you're having a great day and you're staying safe. Second half, guys. Second half. What do we expect here? This is a good game. Raptors definitely in this game. Yeah, this is going to be a very winnable game as well. You know, the Raptors are playing hard, playing tough. Got to hit their shots. Phoenix went on a couple of runs. You know, that Chris Paul-Aiden connection, so dangerous. But all in all, cannot complain with what I saw from the Raptors in that first half. And they now have a position to win. But as we all know, third quarters have been horrendous for this team. So this third quarter is going to say a lot about how this game is going to play out. If the Raptors can win the third quarter battle, I like their chances. I really do. So we will see. We will see what goes down. But guys, do me a solid. Hit that like if you haven't already. Please sub to the channel if you are new. Let's get the 21.4K. I'll have a brand new video out tomorrow. Sunday, I'll be doing Raptors Blazers. That's going to be a big one. Of course, Norman Powell will be playing against his old team. That sounds so weird to say. And I will also be doing a pool with everybody who joins my pool on the Overtime app. Go download the app if you haven't already. I've linked it in the chat thread. But Sunday's going to be a very big game, man. Norman Powell, his return, happens very soon. That game's going to be at 7 o'clock on Sunday. And the Raptors got Detroit on Monday. And then the Thunder on Wednesday. And that's the stream I'm going to do. That's going to be an all-channel member stream. So Wednesday, I pushed it. It was supposed to be tonight. But because the trade deadline was yesterday, I knew people were going to be hot about it. So Wednesday will be the all-channel member stream when the Raptors take on the Thunder. All right, guys. Second half should start at any moment right now. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's go. Let's get it. What's going on, Asia? Superstar channel member. Let's go. Sorry, I had to go, guys. What's going on, Sean? Sean, how you feeling, man? You were like Norman Powell's biggest supporter, I feel, on the channel. And your guy got traded, bro. How you doing, man? I cried enough. Damn. Yeah, man. Funny enough, I actually did... I did think of you, man, as Powell got dealt. Because like I said, you stand out to me as being one of the biggest supporters of Powell on the channel. I mean, you have been high on this guy for as long as I've been making content, really. Because I remember I did want to trade Powell in the past, and you would always be that guy that came at me like, bro, no way. So, yeah, man, I'm curious to know how you are feeling right now with Powell doing his thing on Portland. And last time I checked, he had 8 points. All right, guys, second half underway. Phoenix 55. Raptors 51. Here's Kyle Lowry. He is fouled. Let's get this W, says Superstar channel member Radar Rocha. Shout out to him, Asia, and all the channel members in here right now. You're definitely trolling. There's no way Powell has 11 threes made. Powell's got 11 points. He's 4 of 6 from the field. He's got 3 3-pointers made. Boston versus Celtics predictions? Bro, they're the same team. We need this game for a playoff push. We need every game for a playoff push. Let's be real. Here's Chris Paul with it, guys. Under 11 minutes to go in this quarter. Paul, free throw line J. It's good. Oh, 11 points. Okay, I read that as 11 3-pointers made. I'm like, what the heck? Raptors play to their competition. Here's Siakam. Siakam inside, spins, kicks it out to OG. 6 on the shot clock. OG for 3. No good. I don't think I'll miss Norm for a while because, like I said, I'm high on Gary Trent Jr., man. I'm focused on this current Raptors team. 59-51, Phoenix up by 8. Shout out to Jaron Bigelow for the 5. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate it. At least Powell got away from Cabby. Nice shot. There you go. There's the guy we got from Powell. Gary Trent Jr., good-looking shot right there. That brings the Raptors within 6. But Cabby's in the States right now. Are you talking about Cabral Richards or... Here's Siakam. Siakam's been having a nice little game, but he can't get that hook shot to fall. Oh, too easy. The defense had a big lapse there. Nick Nurse did not like that. He calls a quick timeout. Crowder was wide open underneath the rim. Quick timeout called here. Third quarter action. You know, Trent was open for 3 there. Should have given it to him. It is 61-53. Yeah, so I hate to break it to you, but Cabby's actually in the States. I believe he moved to Las Vegas because he works for Bleacher Report. Damn, you guys really want to have your heart broken? This is a quote from Norman Powell. I wasn't looking at anything else other than Toronto. I really wanted to stay in Toronto. Damn. That's going to hit you right in your feels. Somebody said this on Twitter, and I couldn't agree more. The Raptors do trade everybody who absolutely love Toronto. But listen, it's a business. It really is. But Powell was just he was gonna want too much money. I would not, unless he was willing to take a pay cut. That's a different story. But it does suck. He did want to be here, but the Raptors would not be able to afford him. It looks like Boston might add Drummond. So add Boston guys to the Drummond sweepstakes. They're gonna be making an aggressive push. And this is via Keith Smith. So Boston, Lakers, Clippers. Yeah, Powell really wanted to be here. Jacqueline, what's going on? Look at that, guys. A Raptor fan and a Suns fan side by side. There are a lot of Raptors fans here. I guess there are a lot of fans that support the Raptors in the Florida area. There's not just, there's Magic fans, Heat fans, and I guess Raptors fans. Unless these are Canadians living in the States right now. And that was a quick bucket by the Suns. What a mislapse for the Raptors out of the timeout. And the Suns have its biggest lead of the night, guys, at 10. Here's Kyle Lowry now. Kyle Lowry puts it up. No good. OG with the board. Here's Van Vliet now. Van Vliet for 3. And it's splashed in. Fred Van Vliet from downtown. Fred Van Vliet, man. One of the biggest reasons why the Raptors are within 7. He's got 12 points and 4 threes. All his points have come off threes. Here's Bridges. I'm really high on Bridges. I think he's a good young player for Phoenix. As Aiden gets it to go. Gets the friendly roll, the fall, and 1. DeAndre Aiden will head to the line for an and 1 opportunity. Yeah, that's true, Uno. I could see Norm getting a lot more media attention with the way he's been playing. But you know what? The Blazers actually don't get a lot of attention. The Blazers are kind of one of those teams that are shadow banned a bit. They don't get a lot of love. I mean, if Norm went to the Lakers or the Heat, I feel like that would be true. But Portland's one of those teams that, yeah, they're kind of under the radar. Appreciate everybody in here right now as Kyle Lowry hits the three. Raptors hanging around. They're down by 7. Who's going to have the better game tonight? Powell for the Blazers in his debut or Gary Trent Jr. for the Raptors in his debut? Here's Crowder for 3. No good. Aiden, offensive rebound. Aiden can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Lowry. 3. Lowry can't get it to fall. And nice shot there by Booker. Surprised the foul wasn't called. 68-59. Booker gets the layup. So I want to see here. Gary Trent Jr. has 6 points for the Raptors. Here's a 3 from him. And can't get it to go. I think he's 0 of 2 from 3 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's 0 of 3 from 3 actually. He's 3 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. And that is going to be an offensive foul on Chris Paul. Yeah, I'm actually scared what Norm's going to do to the Raptors on Sunday. I honestly feel like he might drop 40. He might drop 30 to 40 points on Sunday against the Raptors. Especially since he's playing out of his mind right now. Kyle Lowry misses the shot. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter, guys. Phoenix with the lead. And Booker, he could get hot at any moment. He hits the triple to give the Suns a 12-point advantage. Devin Booker, man. This dude, I still can't believe this dude came the closest to Kobe Bryant's 81 points. He dropped 72 that day. I mean, he's got some offensive firepower, man. And the Raptors do have to play better defense. As Van Vliet can't hit the 3. OG tries to save it. And that's going to be out of bounds, off of Van Vliet. Suns ball. Raptors right now are struggling. 3 of 12 in this quarter. Oh! Siakam with the big block, but Aiden puts it back in. Raptors, they're losing control of this game, guys. I said third quarter was going to be big for them, and once again, the Raptors are getting outplayed in this third quarter. That's going to be a push-off on Van Vliet, so things have not gone the Raptors' way thus far here in the third. And as a result, the Suns are reeling right now, guys. I still think the Raptors should embrace the tank, guys. I'm going to say it again. I did a video a couple days ago. I'm still sticking with that. I think this team should, come back stronger next season. I'm not saying I want to give up, but I would rather have a lottery pick in my back pocket than not. Free Matt Thomas. Watch Matt Thomas become like JJ Redick in Utah. Siakam 5 of 5 from the line, guys. Yeah, exactly, Devo. I agree. Don't stress. Just kind of, coast through games, see where it goes, and if you lose more than you win, you're a lottery team. Phoenix has 20 points in this quarter to the Raptors 9. That's going to be off Booker's leg, out of bounds Raps ball. I hope Booker doesn't heat up right now. Nobody comes back stronger from tanking. Well, the Raptors aren't The Raptors aren't rebuilding, man. Of course they can come back stronger next year. What do you mean? You get a high lottery pick, you get somebody this offseason, and this team's back. It's not like the Raptors are going to get a superstar. Like, this is the team. If you don't believe in this team, then yeah, I agree with that take. But I think if the Raptors have a true center and a little bit more depth on the bench, I think this could be a top 4, top 5 team in the East. If OG and Siakam can continue to develop and Van Vliet and you know, Gary Trent Jr. continues to get better as a pro. Yeah, I can't believe that. I didn't even realize that, man. Miami literally went 9-1 to 5 losses in a row. And I think they're losing tonight, if I'm not mistaken. They're getting destroyed tonight. Oh, my goodness. I was going to do a video on them tomorrow. Timing might be bad for that. Brooklyn right now is in a dogfight with Detroit. It's just been a wacky, wacky year, man, in the NBA. Siakam's too old, bro. Isn't he like 27? Damn, Norman Powell is cooking, man. Norman Powell is cooking. Powell's got 12 points in the first half for the Blazers. Here's Crowder for 3. No good. LCV killer, a little bit, bro. A little bit of it. Norm's going to drop that 50 piece. $75-66. Gary Trent Jr. gets it to go. He's got 8. He's got 8 points. Gary Trent Jr. Is he coming alive? Three, no good. Get that rebound. Raptors do. Let's go. Gary Trent Jr., man. He's struggling from 3. I think he's 0-4 now. Cam Johnson for 3, no good. Here's ex-Raptor Cameron Payne. Can't get it to go, and that's too easy. Where are the bodies on the glass? As the Suns are doing whatever they want on the offensive glass. 5 offensive rebounds in the corner for the Suns. As Siakam nearly got that one to drop. He is fouled. What's going on, Mikey? How's it going, man? Fitness. Just tank. Yeah. I'm still sticking with my take of tanking, guys. Like Devo said, just kind of coast, see where it goes, but I'm not going to get emotionally attached to any of these games because I think I don't expect the Raptors to become all of a sudden a playoff contender overnight. Yeah, man. I'm liking what I see from Gary Trent. These are threes that are going to go down. You got to just have patience with his game. He is an offensive-minded player. I've liked what I've seen from him defensively. You know, right now he's got 8 points. He does have a steal. Yes, he's struggling from the field. 4 of 10 overall, 0 4 from 3. But you got to have patience with him. You got to have patience with a young player like this. You can't make your judgment on one guy over one game. Especially if it's a poor judgment. Because that's just not being fair. All right, well, the Raptors are still in this game, guys. Down 9. Saric for 3. No good. Get some stops. Make a run. We got Rodney Hood in the game for Toronto. Here's Siakam. Gives it to Van Vliet. Van Vliet catch and shoot 3. And he gets the friendly roll to fall. Splash. Fred Van Vliet. He's got 5 threes made, and it's a 6-point game. Three in the corner, no good. Got to get that board. Rodney Hood does. Here come the Raptors now, down by 6. Clearly not out of this one just yet. Here's Van Vliet with it. Gives it to Siakam. Siakam, gonna work. 77-71 is our score. Here's Siakam now. Siakam, ISO. Siakam, drives, gives it to Baines. Baines inside. And look at Baines. I was ready for a train wreck to happen, but Baines looking solid in the post against his old team. And just like that, guys, the Raptors are on a 7-0 run. As we're talking about tanking, the Raptors are running. Here's Cameron Payne, the ex-Raptor. Do you guys remember when Cameron Payne was on the roster? They signed him in the offseason of 2019. He did not get any playing time. Oh, Van Vliet. Ballerina move that was. Spins, gets it to go. That was pretty. Booker attacks. 3 in the corner. No good. Baines offensive rebound. Baines is playing well, man. I'm liking what I see from the big fella in this quarter. It's going to be... Oh, I don't know about that. That looked like a touch Saric last. I would review this. Yeah, I would review this. That was off Saric. You got to challenge it, Nick. This should be Raptors ball, guys. That looked like it was off Saric on initial look. Nah, that's off Saric. This should be Raptors ball. Challenge that. Challenge that. Let's go, guys. Yeah, who the hell's playing as Baines right now, man? Aaron Baines looking like a new man in the second half. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We got ourselves a ball game. Smash that like button if you're in here, man. Let's get to 200 likes. And, guys, smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 21.4K. Let's go, guys. If you are with me right now and you are new, please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We got 239 people in here on this Friday night. Let's go, guys. We're 11 more subscribers away. Whoever gives me 21.4K, I will give you a shout-out live on this live stream. Sub it up. Sub it up. I don't know if they challenged it. They cut the commercial break. What's going on? I told you not to touch it. Yeah, Baines is a respectable 50-minute backup. I agree with that. What's going on, Jeff in the zone? How you doing, man? So, guys, I just got a word from overtime. The Raptors-Blazers game on Sunday, the pool that I'm going to be hosting, will be opening up tomorrow evening. So, guys, get the app and be out on the lookout for the Raptors and Blazers pool, which I'll be hosting. So, guys, get your overtime app. The link is in the live chat. I pinned it. And make sure you download it to get in my pool game for Sunday when the Raptors take on Norman Powell and the Blazers. Look at Baines battling on the glass. Oh my goodness. 81-75. Phoenix up by 6. What's going on, Rajdeep? Yeah, whatever you guys do, do not Google Fournier. I've been warned. I have not done it. I will pass it along to you. LeBron James is in the chat. What's going on, man? 81-75, guys. Phoenix at the line. I like what I see from Trent so far. I like what I see from him so far. Yeah, the Raptors are playing against Norm on Sunday. Do not Google Fournier. If you do, viewer discretion is strongly advised. That's all I'll say. I'm not going to say what happens. I'll let you find out for yourself, but I think you'll be smart if you avoid it altogether. Again, if you proceed, viewer discretion is strongly advised. Raptors down by 8, guys. 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Siakam with it. And Siakam, nice step back shot. It's a 6-point game. It's a 6-point ball game, guys. 9 seconds left. Paul with Flynn guarding him. Rajdeep, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Saric, 3 at the buzzer. And it's short. So we got a good game on our hands, guys. We got a good game here. 6-point game. Still anything can happen. You are locked and loaded to LR Live. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. It is anybody's game for the taking right now, as the Raptors and the Suns are locked in a competitive game here tonight. All right, guys, so we are into the fourth quarter, and I do want to once again give a shout out to Overtime sponsoring tonight's stream and all these streams moving forward for the next couple of games. They will be the sponsor of these streams. Go download the app, guys. It's available on iOS. Overtime is the best app for fans who are obsessed with sports. You get fast stats, box scores, and stories for your favorite sports leagues. You can play daily pools, and I will be hosting a pool on Sunday when the Raptors take on the Blazers. It will be live tomorrow, so get the app. Join my pool, and you'll have a chance to win a free Superstar Channel membership for 3 months, free of charge, via Overtime. All you got to do is download the Overtime app. It's on iOS. Go get it now, guys. I'm on it right now. Let me just log in so I can show you how it looks like. But go download the app. It's absolutely free. I've pinned it to the top of the chat thread. You click it, you get it, and you can join my pool game on Sunday. Again, I want to thank Overtime for sponsoring tonight's live stream, and I will be hosting the Raptors and Blazers game on March 28th, as you can win a Superstar Channel membership. This is the app right here. You could just like scroll through your stories, and then what you want to do, guys, is go here to create an account, and then if you have an account, you log in using your phone number. And then you can start playing games. You can start playing pool games. And the pool games are basically, making predictions. And on Sunday, I'm going to be hosting an exclusive pool where you will make predictions when the Raptors take on the Blazers. And whoever gets the most predictions right will win the grand prize. So get the Overtime app, guys, if you haven't already. And let me know if you've got it downloaded for Sunday. Let me show you real quick. So I've just logged into my account, and then you'll see you can join pools. You can join pools. So right now there's Christopher's pool, there's Brittany's pool, Levy's pool, there's a general pool, and you win coins. And when you get a lot of coins, you can purchase some cool prizes. And they got college basketball pools going on, and obviously basketball pools as well, NBA games that you can bet on. So I actually hosted a pool the other day, and it was for college basketball, and I finished 14th, and 27 people joined my pool. This was for college basketball. This was with complete randos. And I'm just looking now, and yeah, I finished 14th. My bracket failed me big time. But yeah, guys, go download the Overtime app for college pools and basketball pools. Join my pool for Sunday, which will open up tomorrow. All right, guys, we have fourth quarter action underway. Phoenix is up by 7. Phoenix is up. Sub, like, share, stay tuned. Fourth quarter action, final quarter underway. Phoenix is now up by 8. It's an 8-point deficit. Three no good. Can the Raptors make a run here and beat a really good Phoenix Suns team? Here's Saric. Saric has been quiet tonight. Oh, what a move there on Baines. Saric, tough layup, gets it to go. 87-77, 10-point game. Here's OG now. OG inside, off glass and in. OG Anunoby, nice move there. It's an 8-point game. The Raptors are within reach. Langston Galloway, he beat Hood off the dribble. That was a straight up defensive lapse by Hood. Here's Hood now in the game. We got Lowry, Hood, Baines, Flynn, and OG. Interesting lineup here for the Raptors. Hood, turnaround Jay. It's good. Oh, Rodney Hood. I did not think he had that in his arsenal. That was a nice turnaround. Miami is getting killed right now. That shot is no good. Malachi Flynn nearly lost it, able to save it. Norman's Powell current team is up by 10 over the Magic, guys. Here's Hood. Give it a Hood. Baines, open three. Oh, in and out. I don't know why Baines is shooting threes, though. I could do without him shooting threes. I'll be honest. Here's Chris Paul now. Paul. Wicked move behind his back. Three, no good. OG, hard-fought rebound. Here come the Raptors. Give it to Hood, man. Give it to Hood. Hood, shoot it. Hood. Gives it to Malachi Flynn. Good defense there by the Suns. Because Hood really wanted to shoot that. You could tell. Here's Lowry now. Lowry tries to draw a foul, and he throws it away. Bad pass there by Kyle. Kyle has been off today, guys. He probably partied too hard yesterday between his birthday and not getting traded. Off night for him. Just 3 of 10 from the field. And that was a bad turnover right there. And that turnover leads to 3 by Miles Bridges. And the Phoenix Suns have an 11-point lead in the fourth quarter. When it looked like the Raptors were knocking on the door, Phoenix comes right back as Baines finishes from Lowry. That was a much better pass from Lowry. Much better pass from Kyle right there. Much better pass from Kyle. Here's Chris Paul. Chris Paul inside, and that's too easy for Mr. CP3. Here's OG now. OG inside. OG spins. OG misfires. Sarge with the board. The Phoenix Suns up by 11. Looking for more. Nice pass. Wide open player. 3 no good. Where was the defense on that one? And Saric. Are they going to count that? No, they're going to say basket no good, but a foul. Raptors are one of the worst teams at closing out on the 3. This was a wide open 3 in the corner. Luckily, that was not made by Galloway. But, yeah, inexcusable. Raptors are one of the worst teams at closing out the 3. What's going on, Jimmy? What's going on, Shrey? All the new people in here. Please subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you like the stream. Subbing Pal, says Reptar, yeah. Let's get him on the plane. Saric gets it to go. Timeout, Toronto. 96-83. It's a 13-point game, guys. This thing's starting to get out of hand for Toronto. Gotta credit Phoenix, man. Phoenix is a good team. We knew what we were getting ourselves into. Raptors going cold. Norman Powell's got 12 points for Portland. Tank for Mobley. Where's Utah? Raptors are losing this game. It appears they will. And then Sunday, the Raptors will be playing the Blazers. Defense is horrible, says Hector. Yeah, but the Raptors aren't playing in Toronto, bro. Remember? They're playing in Florida. Toronto should have picked up Jang. He just got... Yeah, that's what I was saying to us. That's what I was saying to us. I would like Jang right now. But I wouldn't mind the Raptors continuing to lose, to be honest. I want a lottery pick. I've said it publicly. I'll say it again. I'm not afraid to admit it. I want a lottery pick. Raptors are trash, bro. Says Percy. Is Powell out for the night? Viper, you must be trolling, right? Yeah, Powell's out for the season, guys. He's never coming back. He decided to pursue golf. He decided to pursue golf. Y'all think our squad will be the same? That's wild, fam. This lineup is trash. Put in Siakam. What's going on, Philly? Take with RB. My guy, RB, man. The dopest Philly content creator in the game right now, guys. Go show him some love. He's really cool. And I know he's having a better time watching his team play than I am watching my team play, with the Sixers killing it and the Raptors doing the opposite. But man, yeah, shout out to RB. We collabed on his channel, guys. Go check out that collab I did with RB, and I'm definitely gonna have him on my channel at some point. Appreciate you, my guy, and keep up the good work. Your Sixers continue to play well. I know the Sixers didn't get Kyle Lowry. Kyle is still a Raptor. But I think the Sixers did well, man. You guys got yourself George Hill, and the Sixers are going to be in the conversation when talking about teams that could get out the Eastern Conference. 96-85, guys. Phoenix up by 11. Chris Paul for 3, no good. And Galloway's out of bounds. It's going to be Raptors ball with 7:14 left here in the fourth. But yeah, guys, definitely go sub up Philly Take with RB. Yes, sir. You played some golf today? That's pretty cool. I haven't golfed in a while, man. Here's Chris Boucher. Sets his feet. Oh, my goodness. That shot was ugly. Ugly, man. That was a trash can on fire ugly looking shot. $96-85. Raptors can't get a damn bucket right now. And as I say that, Kyle Lowry hits a 3 with a hand in his face. There you go. 8-point game, guys. 8-point game. 8-point game. Yeah, George Hill is the favorite playoff rental. He jumps around come playoff time. Chris Paul responds right back. Gets the lead to 10. Lowry loses the handle out of bounds, and that will be Phoenix ball. What happened to Boucher's threes? I'm not sure, man. He's not setting his feet properly. Missing Norm right about now. Yeah, we are missing Norm's offense right about now. I'm not going to lie. Nick needs to play Matt more often. Bro, Matt Thomas is off the team. Matt Thomas is off the team, bro. So don't get your hopes up about the Raptors playing Matt Thomas more often. Booker for 3. In and out. Rebound goes to Boucher. Where is the offense going to come right now? The Raptors traded their best scorer. And here's Boucher for 3. His threes have been off, man. Another brick from Boucher. My guy Boucher shooting bricks out here, guys. And why isn't Gary Trent Jr. on the court? I know he doesn't know the offense, but you want to show off your new toy, don't you? Especially in crunch time. Remember when Luka hated Norm? I'm glad you remember that. I was a Norm hater for a while. I'm not gonna lie. He did earn my respect this season. I'm wearing my Alonzo Mourning 90s Heat jersey, and the Heat have been 10-0 so far while I'm wearing a Heat comeback tonight. Yeah, what's the score in that game to us? I need you guys to win because I wanted to drop a video on the Heat tomorrow. I got a pretty bold prediction with the Heat, but I don't know. You guys, I just looked now. It's 72-49. I don't think you guys are going to come back tonight. That's a big deficit. It's a 10-point game. Raptors need stops. Here's Booker. Paul, 3. No good. Rebound. Boucher. Here come the Raptors. Small ball lineup. Boucher, Van Vliet, Siakam, OG, Lowry, Van Vliet, shot no good. Powell, offensive rebound. He gets fouled. I don't like how the Raptors settle for all these shots, man. They still don't have a shot creator. Obviously, they got to address that too. Percy Lewis, yeah, summed it up pretty well, man, with the bricks. It has been Brick City. Not upset the new recruits, but absolutely infuriated at the rest. No excuses at all. Yep. Shout out to Flame, man. Moderator Flame. Yeah, man. Hit that like, sub, and download the Overtime app. I'll be hosting a pool on Sunday. I said Pal again. Gosh darn it. What's the over-under on that, guys? Me saying Norman Powell by accident. 10? Well, I feel like I'm already at 3, so I'll put it at like 20 this season. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Powell. I already said that, bro. That's a pretty young core, man. OG, Malachi Trent Jr., 2021 pick, 19 years old. But Siakam and Fred are what, like 27? I'll answer that one for you. Oladipo's not playing tonight. Oladipo is not playing tonight. All right, guys, let's go check on our good buddy, Norman Powell, to see how he's doing. Powell has 15 points, 5 of 10, 4 of 6 from 3. I mean, we could have used Norman Powell's 15 points tonight. But you know what? Gary Trent Jr., he hasn't played that bad tonight. I'm actually impressed, in his debut. I'm not going to be overcritical of Gary Trent Jr. He did a lot of good things out there. 8 points. He did struggle from the field, but again, new team, new environment, new system. I'm surprised he even played tonight, to be honest with y'all. I thought these guys were going to be made available on Sunday. So, quick turnaround for he and Hood. $28 games remaining, guys. 27 after tonight. As you look at the Raptors, they're a game and a half back of 10th, 4.5 games back of 4th. They got 5 sets of back-to-backs coming up. Can they go on a run? Or will they fade and tank? Powell the leading scorer right now, says Jacqueline. Yeah, well, Powell's 15 points on the Raptors would have been clutch. It's a 9-point game. Raptors got to get a stop. Bridges can't get it to go. Boucher with the rebound. Here come the Raps. Down 9. Here's Siakam. Siakam inside. Gets it to go. There you go. Don't settle for jump shots. Do that. 7-point game. Spicy P gets in the paint and gets the hook shot to fall. It's a 7-point game. Raptors are pressing a little bit here, guys. Hit that like and subscribe if you are new. Suns Raptors. 7-point game. Here's Aiden inside. And Aiden, too tough to handle inside. Raptors don't have an answer for a center like Aiden. Van Vliet splits the defenders. Gives it OG. OG baseline. Gives it to Boucher. Gets it off glass. Raptors hanging around. 7-point game. And that's going to be out of bounds off Crowder's hands. Raps ball with 3:23 left in the 4th. Raps down by 7. Timeout. Do the Raptors have one last run in them, guys, tonight? Let's go. Down by 7. Let's get these likes up, guys. Let's get these likes up. Let's get 200 likes in the stream right now, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Sub to the channel. This is LR Live. We got ourselves a ball game. Let's go, guys. Like and sub for more. We are 10 subs away, guys, from 21.4K. Can we at least hit that before the end of the night? Again, if you are new, please subscribe. It does help a ton. Is Norm get or is Nick Nurse gonna bring in? Is Nick Nurse gonna bring in Trent Jr. here? Yo, Blake is dunking everything now. Yeah, that was kind of expected. He pulled the Vince Carter. He took the cast off. Looks like Brooklyn's gonna. That's a good game right now between Brooklyn and Detroit. I'm surprised it's that close. Are all those guys still out, though? Like KD, Harden, Irving? No, Harden's playing tonight, and the game's still closed. Blake Griffin, 17 from off the bench. Aiden, good game tonight, guys. 19 points, 9 rebounds. Bucks game is good too right now. Yeah. Not really. They're getting beaten pretty bad by Boston. Here's Van Vliet in the corner. Raptors needed it and they got it. Can I get a splash? It's a 4-point game. 3 minutes and change to go. The Suns have not lost consecutive games since January 22nd to the 27th. And the Suns right now are on a one-game losing streak. Here's Paul. Paul, short. Kyle Lowry, look at him go. Chasing that loose ball. Here come the Raptors guys. Down by 4. Van Vliet, no hesitation. 3, feeling it. No good. That was a questionable shot right there. But you know what? He was hot. I can live with that. The Suns have gone cold. 1 of 8 from 3. Raptors only 2 of 9 themselves. It's a 4-point game, though. Here's Booker. ISO. Booker drives. Can't get it to go. Great defense there by OG. Van Vliet to Siakam. Siakam now with Aiden guarding. Drive. Siakam inside. And he is fouled. There you go. I'm liking this version of Siakam, man. Get to the line. Get inside the paint. Force the official to make a call. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Siakam here. This is what you want him to do, man. If he wants to be your go-to guy, your go-to guy's got to get to the line. He's got to get to the rim. He can't settle for shots. We need more of this from Siakam. 24 points, 8 of 15 from the field, 10 rebounds. Siakam not playing poorly at all tonight. And that first free throw is good by Siakam. Let's go. 3-point game, guys. Yeah, I was about to say, Siakam did have a game winner against Phoenix from a few seasons ago. And Siakam, nice clutch free throws. It's a 2-point game. Smash that subscribe button if you are in here and you are new. Hit that like button as well. Raps are on a 7-0 run, 2-point game. Phoenix and the Raptors in a great contest. Gary Trent Jr. is in the game now with Lowry, Siakam, OG, and Van Vliet. Booker with the ball, 9 on the shot clock. Booker gives it to Paul. Paul guarded by Gary Trent Jr. Paul inside. Paul puts it up. Can't get it to go. And that should be out of bounds. Raptors ball. Good defense there by Gary Trent Jr. staying in front of Chris Paul. Here we go. 100-98. Phoenix up 2. Raptors with the ball. Can they pull one off here? Siakam inside. Oh, okay, he forced it there. Rejected by Aiden. Siakam was way too predictable there. Eight on the shot clock. Raptors got to get a stop. Watch Booker. Booker, ISO. Lowry guarding. Booker inside. Booker hangs. Misfires. Rebound Siakam. Let's go. Minute to go. Hit that like and subscribe. Gary Trent Jr. Oh, way off the mark. Too strong. He wanted to be the hero in his first game as a Raptor. I was ready to explode if he hit that. Gary Trent Jr. 0 of 5 from 3. Not the right shot there. All right, the Raptors had a foul to give. Oh, man. I honestly thought Gary Trent Jr. was about to hit that, guys. I got excited. Gary Trent Jr. 0 of 5 from 3. It's still a 2-point game. Raptors got to get a stop. Another foul, but the Raptors did have another one to give. So the Suns are not in the bonus yet, I don't think. No, they are. Damn, they're in the bonus. That was a stupid foul. Paul is one of the best free throw shooters you will ever see in your life. I don't even have to announce it. You know what's going in. And Paul makes both to no one's surprise. Timeout. Raptors down by 4. 42 seconds left. And Raptors got to chalk something up here with 42 seconds left. Let's go, guys. We got over 300 people in the chat. Everybody in here, if you are new, smash that like button for some good luck. Smash that subscribe button for some good luck, too. Who is going to be my 21.4K subscriber? I will give you a shout out if you sub to the channel. We got over 300 people in here. Shout out to everybody in here. Like, sub, share. This game is going down to the wire. We're in a timeout, Toronto. Yeah, I follow college basketball. The games are going to be good tomorrow. The Elite 8 or Sweet 16. Van Vliet. Easy one right there. Not sure what happened. I think Crowder fell. But we'll take it. Van Vliet lays it in. It's a 2-point game. Raptors going to just play straight up defense here. Do not need to foul. 13-second difference between game and shot clock. Here's Booker. 12-second difference make it. Here's Booker. Booker. OG guarding. Booker puts it up. Can't get it to go. Oh, offensive rebound. A backbreaker. And a timeout's going to be granted to the Phoenix Suns. This is where offensive rebounds kill you, literally. OG Anunoby, you got to credit him. He played standout defense on Devin Booker. But the Raptors unable to box out their man. And Bridges gets an offensive rebound. And those are backbreakers. One of those long offensive rebounds that you hate to see your team give up. Bridges, good job by him, though, to trace that ball down. He saves it, gives it to Paul, who falls to the ground, but is still able to call a timeout. Phoenix with tremendous execution late there. And now Phoenix will have the ball with 7 seconds left. And this is an obvious fouling situation if the Raptors cannot get a steal on the inbounds pass. But what I'll say is this, guys. Whatever happens, do not give the ball to Paul. Guard him at all costs. You do not want Chris Paul shooting these free throws because it's a guaranteed 2-win if he shoots. So do whatever it takes. Put 3 guys on him for that matter. Well, not 3 guys, but 2 guys. But do not give Paul the ball here. How many heartbreakers are the Raptors going to get? How many late games are they going to get? Oh, look at Booker. Booker, look at Booker. They can't get him. You got to foul. Oh, man. Booker almost ran the timeout. That was actually a smart play by Phoenix. The Raptors were chasing Booker for a good 5 seconds there. So if Booker makes both free throws, this game's essentially over. Shout out to all the Suns fans in here. If you guys are new and you're a Suns fan, please subscribe. This is an NBA channel for all basketball lovers. Booker makes the first free throw. And now Aiden's going to come in for defensive purposes. Booker makes this. This game's over, guys. That was horrible. That foul took 5 seconds. This is it. Booker at the line to ice it. And he makes it. Raptors are going to lose another heartbreaker, guys. It is what it is. They fought hard. They had a chance to win, but you got to credit Phoenix. This is a good team. They know how to execute late. And credit Chris Paul and Devin Booker, both of them hitting clutch free throws when it matters the most. Timeout. Raptors got to somehow generate a 4-point play here, which is possible, but I wouldn't bet on it. And looks like the Raptors are headed to another L, as they will be taking on Norman Powell in Portland on Sunday. And speaking of Norman Powell, he currently has 18 points, 6 of 11 from the field for the Blazers. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate that, man. Ernesto, what's going on? All Suns fans in here, please subscribe. Let's get to 21.4K. All the new peeps in here, subscribe and hit that like button. The Raptors are going to fall here. Are going to fall to... I don't got the record right now, but yeah, they're going to lose. 2.2 seconds. Try to pad the stats here. Give it to Gary Trent. Maybe see him get a 3. And Siakam misses the 3. The game is over. And the Phoenix Suns going to beat the Raptors, guys. 104-100, the final. Tough loss. Another tough L for Toronto. Another tough L. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. We got over 400 people in the chat. If you are a Suns fan and you are in here, let me know. If you are a Raptors fan, how are you feeling after that L? Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's gain some more subs. We are 3 away from 21.4K. If you are in here, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 21.4K. Everybody in here, 430 of y'all, make sure you are subbed to the channel and ring that bell for more content, live streams, and videos. Norman Powell might win his first debut. And the Raptors lose their first game without Powell. All right, guys. We are going to chalk this thing up post-game style. To all the new peeps in here, thank you for being in here. If you're watching this right now, hit that like and subscribe. If you're watching this on the replay, feel free to like and subscribe. Raptors, Suns going down to the wire. Raptors too little, too late. Phoenix wins this one 104-100. The Raptors played well in this one, guys. They played well enough to win. They did not get overmanned or overpowered in any one of these quarters. They played hard. They shot the ball decent from the field. 3-point shooting was atrocious, but the Suns' 3-point shooting was atrocious as well. So both teams actually struggled from 3. What really killed the Raptors, guys? Rebounding. Especially offensive rebounding. We saw right there, OG Anunoby plays excellent defense on Booker to give the Raptors an opportunity to maybe get the ball and have a chance to win. But what happened? Miles Bridges gets the offensive rebound. Rebounding killed the Raptors in this game tonight. The lack of size for Toronto hurt them mightily. And the Suns had 54 points in the paint. They abused the Raptors inside. Aiden had 19 points and 9 rebounds. That Paul and Aiden connection was a thing of beauty. Booker had a quiet game. Only 16 points from him. It was basically Paul and Aiden that really stole the show, carried the load for the Suns. Again, attacking the paint, getting all those easy looks, and the rebounds hurting the Raptors. I mean, Chris Paul had 6 rebounds for crying out loud. Aiden had 9. Bridges had 8. This is a very big and long Phoenix Suns team. Booker had 6. Crowder had 4. Cam Johnson had 5 from off the bench. The Phoenix Suns are a good team. They are a team that I don't think get enough respect in the West. They're 30-14, and the Raptors fall to 18-27. But yeah, if you're a Raptors fan, I mean, you got to credit the effort. Raptors hanging in there with a very good Western Conference opponent, but it's frustrating because the rebounding continues to be an issue. And it's interesting now, guys. Will the Raptors be aggressive with the buyout market? I mean, Zhang just got bought out. There's other names out there like LaMarcus Aldridge, Drummond. Boogie's still out there. Some other names might pop up. But you look at this Raptors team, I mean, there's a clear void at that center position. And it's like every time the Raptors play a team that has a guy like Aiden, has a big like Aiden, they get pulverized inside. And tonight was no exception. So you look at the Raptors, guys. Siakam actually had a fantastic game, in my opinion. He had 24 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. He did what he needed to do late of getting to the line, not settling for not settling for jump shots, pardon me. He did get blocked late by Aiden, but overall, you can't get mad at the effort from Siakam. Van Vliet had 22 points, OG had 15. Lowry, a little bit of a sloppy game, but overall he finished with 11, 5, and 6. Gary Trent Jr., all eyes on him. I was okay with his performance tonight. Yeah, he played 31 minutes. He only scored 10 points. He was, 0 of 5 from 3. He struggled from the field. But what do you expect, guys? He and Hood, I'm even surprised they played in tonight's game. It was a quick turnaround for them. I honestly thought they were going to start on Sunday or play on Sunday. So I'm willing to be patient with a guy like Gary Trent Jr., who is still so raw and so green. I mean, I kind of like the aggressiveness. It wasn't a good shot, but Gary Trent Jr., down by 2, took a 3 with a minute to go. So Gary Trent Jr., you got to be patient with him. Rodney Hood didn't really make much of an impact. The Raptors played well enough to win, but again, the issues are the rebounding, getting pulverized inside, and the Raptors settling for shots late in the game. I mean, Siakam did do a better job of trying to create penetration and get to the line, but like outside of him, where is this offense going to come from now? The Raptors traded away their best offensive player, pound for pound, in Norman Powell. Who is going to pick up that load? Van Vliet gets his points just from shots. He cannot create his own shot. I hope Siakam can continue to do what he showed us tonight of getting to the line. But other than that, there's still a big void of the Raptors lacking a shot creator. So I don't know how the Raptors are going to address the shot creator and the big. Will it be via the draft if this team continues to fall apart and continues to fall in the standings? Will it be via the buyout? Will it be via a trade in the offseason or a signing? But we are starting to see, the same issues reoccur, and I'm going to be patient with Trent. I'm not going to overreact and say, why did the Raptors trade for Powell? But the Raptors still do need a shot creator on this team, and they do need a big. Those are the two biggest voids I have on this team from the start of the season, and those are two voids that still exist. So, Raptors lose, guys. Lose by 4. And their next game will be on Sunday when they take on a familiar face, Norman Powell and the Blazers, who are in action right now, by the way, against the Magic. Powell, for context, has 20 points on 7 of 12 from the field and 5 of 7 from 3. That game's going to be on Sunday. So the Raptors are going to be taking on Norman Powell and the Blazers on Sunday as they look to win. I said it before, guys. I said it in a video. I'm okay with the Raptors coasting and tanking for a draft pick. If you think this team can compete for the season, I think you're a little bit out of your mind. I know nobody likes a loser, but sometimes you just got to take it on the chin. And if the Raptors continue to lose games like this, why not get a lottery pick? No, why not try to get a generational talent in the draft? You could either solve your big problem or your shot creator wing problem. So that's what I'll say to that. Because the Raptors schedule isn't going to get any easier. And there's going to be a ton of back-to-backs. So it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out. But guys, hit that like button if you're in here, man. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Ring that bell. Let's get to 21.4K. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything like that, the floor is yours. I'll open things up to the chat. That was my little post-game reaction for you presented by Overtime. Go download their app, by the way. I'm going to be hosting a pool on Sunday. But what did you guys think of the game? What did you guys think of the game? Raptors still need a shot creator and a big, guys. They need a shot creator and a big. If you could get that in the draft, all power to them. I like this game back and forth, says Benny. I told you not to touch it, says another L. Fred VanVleet hogs the ball. He should just be passing more. The only thing I don't like about Fred is that he's very limited with his game. If he doesn't get his points with shots, he's basically a non-factor offensively. Like, it's very hard for Fred VanVleet at his size to create his own shot. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best two-way guards in the game on both sides. But that's the one thing that hinders him. He can't create his own shot. And the Raptors don't have a guy that can create his own shot. I mean, you hope Gary Trent Jr. can become that. But in a perfect world, maybe you got to go out and get a shot creator and you bring Gary Trent Jr. from off the bench. And then, obviously, you got to go out and get a center. But the Raptors do not have a guy that can create his own shot. And it hurts in games like this. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. We need a center. That's the next priority for the Raptors. They need a center. But you're not going to get a center until the offseason. I mean, unless you go bio market, I don't think you're going to get a center. Let's go, guys. We just hit 21.4K. Keep it coming. If you guys are new, please subscribe to the channel. It does help a ton. Hit that like button, sub to the channel, ring the bell. We still got over 200 people in here. This is the post-game portion of the broadcast. Let me know your thoughts as we wrap up this game between the Suns and the Raptors as the Raptors lose by 4. Jen got waived. Yeah, that's an option. Yeah, Angelo, it's true. I don't think the Raptors can beat any of the top 5 teams in the East. Yeah, Pal said he did want to stay with the Raptors. It just sucks with Pal, guys, because if he didn't command more money, or if he wasn't going to command the type of money that he's going to command, the Raptors would have probably definitely brought him back. But because you give the bag to Siakam, Fred, and OG, who in the Raptors' mind is, a better piece than Pal. Pal was unfortunately the scapegoat. Pal was unfortunately the odd man out. Everybody got paid but him on the Raptors. Now, will the Raptors regret their decision down the line if Pal somehow does continue to be an amazing player and guys like Siakam and OG and VanVleet regress? Time will tell. But as it stands right now, the Raptors were forced with a tough situation. You just paid Siakam, you just paid Fred, you just paid OG, you can't afford Pal. Are you really going to give up OG, Siakam, and Fred, give up on them to pay a guy like Pal? You're not. But will the Raptors regret their decision down the line? There's a good possibility they could, especially if Pal continues to go high and continues to trend upwards. But you got to hope Siakam and VanVleet and OG end up being better options for this team than a Norman Powell would have been. Because it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. That's why the Raptors gave up on Powell. It's not because he's not good. They would not be able to afford him. That's the bottom line. So they looked at it as, let's try to get some pieces for him versus letting him walk. Because that's what would have happened. He would have just walked. And the pieces in return are Rodney Hood, who you're not putting any future stock into, and Gary Trent Jr., the 22-year-old. So you got to have patience with Gary Trent Jr. Do I think he's the long-term solution at shooting guard for this team or as a starter next to VanVleet after Lowry's gone? No, I'm not sold yet, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt. But my initial reaction is I still think the Raptors do need a shot creator with VanVleet in the backcourt, and you bring Gary Trent Jr. from off the bench with Chris Boucher. That's my initial reaction to this. But that's not to say that Gary Trent Jr. can't elevate his game and become a starter for this team's future. But right now, obviously, you're comparing Powell's prime to Gary Trent Jr.'s, come up. Obviously, it's going to look like Powell's the better player for right now. So you got to be patient with Gary Trent Jr. That's the biggest takeaway here. You got to be patient with Gary Trent Jr. and you got to understand the Raptors cannot afford Powell. It's an unfortunate divorce, but that's sometimes how things go. We will see. We will see if it's a regret later on or a good move. Trent Jr. will be great competition if we land Moody or whatever. You mean Mobley? Trent seems like he has the potential to match OG style in defense. Yeah, Siakam played really well tonight, Rayquaza. Trent equals Baines? That's just a dumb take. Powell already has 21 points. Yeah, listen, Powell's balling right now. Let's not sugarcoat it. Powell might finish tonight with 30. There's still 8 minutes in that game. He might finish tonight's game with 30. He's got 22 right now. Raptors need a center. Yep, they need a center. Baines is good from off the bench. I'm okay with Baines from off the bench. But the Raptors need a damn starting center. And this is what I said before, guys. Small ball was not going to work out. Small ball was going to work out for the first couple of games as it did, when the Raptors beat the Bucks and the Sixers. But after that, small ball hasn't really worked out. And it's not going to be a solution that you stick with the whole entire way. So we'll see. Maybe the Raptors get somebody in the bio market, or maybe they just do without a center, lose these games, tank, get a draft pick, and draft a center. I'm not against that option at all. The Blazers are anyways in the luxury tax. They won't be able to afford Norman Powell either. Yeah, that's a good point, but here's the point I'm going to make on that. The Blazers are closer to getting to their goal than the Raptors are. So the Blazers look at it as an opportunity of, let's see what Powell can give us for half a season. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we go on a run. Like, that team's obviously in win now mode. So it's a rental piece for them. Nah, I wouldn't want to give up Norm for Drummond. Like, Drummond, he's a good player, but he doesn't make an immediate impact on the team. Like, I don't know if I would want to do Norm for Drummond. I think Powell's going to take the bag. I'll say he gets a big payday with another team. What is that team? I don't know. Maybe it's the Pacers. Maybe it's another team. But there's a really good chance he doesn't re-sign with Portland either. It's just a rental for them. Blake finessed the Pistons. Kenneth, if you want us to tank, you should be happy we just lost then. Tough L, says Noble. Yup. Norman Powell is going to destroy No, I don't know. I don't think that's fair to say. I was going to say Norman Powell's going to destroy the Raptors on Sunday, but we don't know that. But I would not be surprised if Norman puts up like 30. That's the thing, guys. If you guys are in favor for a tank like I am, you're not really upset at these losses. It's kind of riding with the waves. At the end of the day, the Raptors decided OG and Van Vliet and Siakam mean more to their franchise than Norman Powell. That is why he is the scapegoat. Yeah, but Jake, we didn't beat the best team in the league, and I don't know if you're seeing the theme, but we're coming up short a lot of times, and it's the same issues we're experiencing, one more so than the other, and that is rebounding and getting, pulverized inside. So unless the Raptors can make something happen at the buyout market, all power to them, but I'd rather try to get a center in the draft if you can, and actually get a center that you can build with, as opposed to just try to get a buyout rental. Luke, if you really wanted a center, we should have traded Drummond for Gary Trent, or you mean Powell for Drummond? Well, that's a different conversation. I mean, would you guys have rather Norman Powell be traded for Drummond than Gary Trent Jr.? That's a different conversation. But one scout said it the best: Drummond can literally give you 30 and 20, but have no impact on the game. He's not necessarily your cornerstone center. He's a guy that will be good on a team that's already in contention. We should have signed Vince LaSalle. Yeah, that would have worked. Looks like Portland's gonna beat the Magic, guys. They're up by 6 right now. But yeah, guys, any other questions here? Any other questions? We still got 180 people in the chat. Really appreciate everybody in here. Please hit that like and subscribe. If we get to 20 and 35, then you know we're tanking. Well, there's only like 27 games left. To be honest, I'm happy Paul's playing well. Yeah, man. I mean, it's good to see. You obviously want to root for the guy. Luca, did you see Masai interview? He is leaving. ... It's an unknown at this point. Honestly, it's anybody's guess. I do have a feeling he might leave, but we'll see. It's funny that the Raptors were at second seed in the league and now we're tanking. Well, that's what happens when you don't bring back Ibaka, Ryan. I mean, a big front court piece to the puzzle. Well, they tried to do that, Jake, with Ellenson and Hall, which he didn't even get any minutes. They signed him to a 10-day contract, but that obviously didn't work. Where do you think Lowry will go in the offseason? I think Sixers or Heat. I think that's inevitable. Probably the Sixers, because he's from there. Well, this will tell me... This part right here will tell me where the Raptors are in terms of the whole tank or go for it. Are they going to go out and get a center in the bio market? If the Raptors continue to ride small ball, that tells me they're low-key okay with tanking. If the Raptors get a center in the bio market, like a Jang or somebody else, that tells me they want to go for it. So that instant will tell me where this team is at in terms of how they view the rest of the season. If they, let's call it for what it is, if they stand put, this team should just be better off tanking because you're not going to go anywhere deep with a small ball lineup. But if you go out and get a center in the bio market, maybe that changes things up and maybe that makes things interesting. So that right there will tell me where this team's focus is the rest of these games. Jay's just won. I don't know. I don't know who I would get in the bio market. I mean, Jang is available. Drummond's obviously not going to come. It's basically Jang. I mean, who else is on the bio market? It's Jang. Like, Cousins, forget about it. Obviously, forget about Drummond. It's literally Jang. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge, too, who's not like a true center, but he's a big. Ding, 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 ding. Noble predicted that Trent Jr. would have 8 points, and he did finish with 8, right? Yeah. So Noble got that right. Jang's interesting. I'm not opposed to it. I think he could help a lot of teams. I really do. He's still so young, and I don't think he's been given a fair shot. That Jang's a very interesting prospect still. But that's the only guy that interests me in the buyout market. That literally is. I mean, a guy like Aldridge, he's gonna go to contender. A guy like Drummond, contender. Some of these older guys, contenders, Cousins. The only guy that interests me is Jang. Just because he's still, relatively young. He's still relatively green. And I don't think he's been given a fair chance. A fair shot. And he does have some upside. Actually, never mind. Jang is 31 years old. I thought he was a hell of a lot younger. So, you know what? I don't think the Raptors should go after Jang. I think Jang is going to go to contender. I swear Jang was like 24. What the hell? That's the thing with these older centers. These older centers are going to go to contenders. It doesn't match the Raptors' DNA to go get a guy who's basically, an aging center and who's going to want to contribute to a contender. And right now, I just read a report. It looks like the Clippers might take a shot at him. And Jang hasn't played since February 28th. So, quite a bit of time. Hasn't played basically for a month. Yeah, I'm not really intrigued. I'm not really intrigued by anybody on the bio market. Like I said, these bio market guys are probably going to go to contenders. Your typical Lakers, Clippers, Heat. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I honestly thought Jang was younger, man. Jeez. So, I don't think it makes sense. Who I really want is Jared Allen. If the Raptors don't get a center in the draft, I really want Jared Allen, who is like, 22, 23 this summer. I think he would be a perfect fit for Toronto. I would really want Jared Allen. That's somebody who captures my interest. No, Trent had 8 points. Trent had 8 points. I don't know what you're saying 10. He had 8. Got to fact check. Fact check. You got to check your stats. Check your facts. I want Aiden so bad. Aiden's really good, man. This Suns team is really good. Chill. Powell was empty stats. I wouldn't say it was empty stats. He was our best pound-for-pound scorer. Powell's got 22. But again, you guys got to think, he has 22 tonight without Damian Lillard. I actually thought he would have more points tonight. Once Damian Lillard comes, his touches are going to go down a bit. He took 13 shots tonight. McCollum took 24. Once Damian Lillard's there, they're going to need more balls to get McCollum, Lillard, and Powell their fair share of touches. So that's something you guys got to remember. I just checked the score mobile. It says 8 points. And I checked overtime. And it says 8 points. So, I don't know. Who's lying here? How many points does he have? All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the broadcast. That's it. Raptors lose. I want to thank everybody in here. Again, if you guys are watching this live, please drop a like and subscribe on your way out. If you're watching this on the replay, please like and sub it up. Follow me on social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys again on Sunday when the Raptors take on a familiar face. Norman Powell will not have to wait long to get some redemption against his former team. Raptors Blazers on Sunday. Go download the Overtime app, guys. I'm going to be hosting a custom pool for that game, and you'll have a chance to win a great prize if you can get the most picks correct. All you got to do is download the Overtime app. I've linked it to the chat thread. It's absolutely free. Download it, and I will invite you to the pool on Sunday as we will make picks against each other as the winner will win a grand prize courtesy of Overtime, the proud sponsor of LR Live. That's it for me, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all again in the next live stream. Until next time, be great and stay blessed. Peace.